The Ile-Ife youth have stormed the palace for Olori Naomi. According to them, according to wetin they talk, be say Olori Naomi's return into the palace na wetin they don dey wait for a very long period of time. And you see it coming to actualization at this very point. It gives them nothing but joy. Yes, they have nothing but gratitude attached to it because they have waited for this over the years. And coming to a reality now, anybody who wants to stop it, anybody who wants to see to it that it doesn't come to actualization should be ready to face them. That's what the youth have to say. Yes, and you remember that some days ago that Olori Naomi was honored live in the palace. They stormed the palace to welcome her. Yes, they created a very, very big scene welcoming Olori Naomi into the palace. And right now, they have still come out again. In fact, they came to come say this in the palace because they feel that the people who would dare Naomi are right inside the palace and no other place. That is what, according to them, that the people who would definitely dare Naomi, who would want to, in one way or the other, hinder her from achieving whatsoever it is, they are right inside the palace and no other place. So they actually came into the palace to come tell this woman that, see, if you dare Naomi, you dare us. If you come after Naomi, you are coming after us. And whatsoever happens, we are here patiently waiting for the outcome. And people, this one no be small thing. Oh. Tell me who exactly have not supported Naomi's return. From the prominent men, the women of Ile-Ife, the elders of Ile-Ife, Kabiesi's brother, Kabiesi's sisters, Oni's father. Who again has not supported Naomi? And now the Ile-Ife youths have come out to do this. And people, this one no be small thing. Oh. It can't remain. Who wants to try? Try it, let's see. Because we heard of what these youths did to Ronke and Miriam some time ago. Yes, how they literally dragged them. And when they got to know that Miriam was actually sending people after Olori Naomi, they came to the palace that they should give them Miriam. Yes, they came actually openly that Kabiesi should give them Miriam. But Kabiesi knows the consequences of handing over someone to the youth. They can do you dirty. Yes, that's one thing we know. Those youths, they can do you dirty. So basically what will happen is Kabiesi now chose another dimension altogether with it. He told them that they should talk to him. What makes them feel taking Miriam out of the palace is the best. And they now told him what Miriam is doing, what they have heard, and what they feel they would do to her. And Kabiesi calmed them down. He told them to go, but he would look into it as Miriam's husband. But still at that, she did not stop. She went on doing whatsoever she felt she could do. Yes, we know that even after that, she still sent people afterward to go after her. And from to come today, you understand that these people, these youths, they are people who have actually fought for Naomi over time. Yes, they have fought for Naomi over time. And no matter what happens, they stand by her because according to them, Naomi is like a youth. Like them, yes, she has not escaped that age. And then them going to go support an old woman, they were talking to Ronke, then they will rather support the person who is in their age, who has that age bracket with them. But that's not just the only reason. The last time they came to welcome Naomi, when Naomi came to see Kabiesi, she actually came unannounced. So she entered the palace. When they heard she was in the palace and, they stormed the palace to see her, they said Naomi has proven to them that they are worth living. Yes, because Naomi, we have already mentioned that Naomi runs an NGO, and that NGO, it incorporates everybody, it embraces everybody at all, and that NGO has helped them as a youth in Ile-Ife. That NGO covers both youth in Ile-Ife, it covers both people in Akure. Naomi does not just do it for a particular entity, she does it for everybody. So according to them, they have benefited from that NGO, they have benefited from Naomi. Naomi organizes programs for them, she organizes things that will empower them, like skill acquisition and other things. She organizes them for this very youth. So these youth have come to a point of accepting her, and it is not their fault. They have come to this extent that they feel Naomi is the right person. Yes, that's just what they feel. So right now, you coming out to come and tell them that no, Naomi is not the right person. She's not even supposed to return back into the palace. Yeah, she's this, is that. It will provoke them. And that was what got them provoked from the first time that they came after Miriam and Kabiesi had to save her. You see, they will think they have the power to do this thing, they have the power to drag Naomi, they have the power to do this one, but it is still only that will save them from the hands of people who will come after them. Because if only those youths took Miriam with them, tell me what would have been of Miriam today. It would have been nothing to write home about, because those youths would have literally dragged Miriam to the mud. Yes, in fact, that was what they were ready to do. They were ready to make sure that Miriam regrets every bit of her existence. But Kabiyesi did not let it happen. And then fast forward, it comes today, all these youths have come out again. They came out into the palace, they are shouting, they are screaming, they are saying that they will stand for Naomi. Naomi is returning back into the palace. Whosoever feels uncomfortable with Naomi's return should pack the person's bags and leave. Yes, these are the youths of Ile-Ife saying this. And then, even before now, we heard of how the youth of Akure also came. Kabiyesi honored them. Kabiyesi hosted them in the palace, and they told Kabiyesi that what they want is for their sister to what? Peacefully return back into the palace. Now that their sister is returning back into the palace, they want to ask one thing of Kabiyesi. If they hear, yes, if it is heard that someone dragged her, that someone pushed her, that someone did not allow her to live peacefully in the palace, that is when Kabiyesi will hear from them, and they will come in full force. They will not come in such a way that Kabiyesi will like it. And Kabiyesi has to tell them to calm down. Yes, Kabiyesi told them to calm down. Nothing will happen. That was when the youth of Akure returned back. And then today, the youth of Ile-Ife has come out again to come sound similar warning, because I don't know why everybody is feeling that with all of those oloristi in the palace, nothing will go well. Yes, nothing will go well. And then yes, some people still feel that even without anybody in the palace at all, Naomi will not be able to stay in her marriage. That's what people still feel, that even without anybody, that let's just be Naomi and Kabiyesi in that palace, but still she will not be able to stay in her marriage, because she's this kind of people that only want to taste marriage and then go out and live a wayward life. And then calling her a prophetess, you know, they were dragging her for being a prophetess and then getting married to a traditional ruler. Everybody has his or her own opinion on why she should not have married Kabiyesi, why she should have stayed off, why she should not marry a traditional ruler, why, despite the fact that she is a prophetess. So right now, so many things are coming in, but we cannot bank on what people are saying. We'll just wait and look at the reality of things. Yes, because there is a room for the truth to prevail. And if people feel it's otherwise that they will do, fire Baba Wahala, no problem. They can go ahead and do it. But what is the truth behind this thing? That is what the Ile-Ife youth have come out upon this day to say. And they are saying it with their full chest. Yes, they say they are saying it with their full chest, that whosoever will come after Naomi is coming after them, the youth of Ile-Ife. And when they come for that person, Kabiyesi should not stop them from taking the person with them, because now Kabiyesi has already stopped them, and this time around Kabiyesi should not stop them. So my people, make we see.